Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be dispelling a lot of Title Update 14 rumours, namely the big one that's obviously in the title, and basically I'm also going to be talking about speculation and also stuff like news, where you can get reliable news relating to Title Update 14 and any other updates, because I'd like to believe I'm a pretty good source for that. But let's get right into it. So basically a lot of rumours have been flying around saying that in Title Update 14 the Wither will be coming. They name lots of really sketchy reasons, like there's Wither heads in the game, so therefore, you know, the Wither must be coming. And it's honestly, there's not a lot of logical basis for it, and I'm going to quickly pull out the argument for why. So, the last boss mob they put in the game, if you're unfamiliar, there's two boss mobs. There's the Wither and there's the End Dragon. On Xbox, we only have the End Dragon so far. So there's the Wither, and sorry, there's the Ender Dragon and there's Wither. The Ender Dragon, it took them 4 months to make an update that was just the Ender Dragon. So if you're unfamiliar with a year ago affairs, which you might not be, it's been a while. So basically, they 1.0.1 came out, but they couldn't get the Ender Dragon working in time, so they waited for the next update, and they made an entire update just for the Ender Dragon. It took them pretty much 4 months to do it. There were a few other things. I think there was also brewing potions, but the big thing in that update was the fact that you could fight the Ender Dragon, so it took them 4 months for that. So that's, you know, fair enough. So it's been 5 months, so therefore we're getting the Wither, right? But you've got to bear in mind the fact that they've been working on the PS3 edition. They're also working on Xbox One and PS4, and the fact that the Wither is a lot harder to put in the game than the Ender Dragon, because the Wither, when you first spawn it in, it does this big animation thing, then it starts flying around, then it uses skull attacks. I'll show you some gameplay on screen, but even on PC it gives massive performance issues, and it's only really intended when you're in a safe area. Plus on top of that, you know, it requires Wither skeletons to be in the game, so you need a lot of work. And then finally on top of that, it would kind of take the big thing out of 1.4.2. That's one of the biggest things. It just doesn't make any sense that they bring it in early. Like, there's just no real logical reason. It would be difficult, you know, if you think about it from a proper standpoint and stuff like that. So Wither, unfortunately, most likely, I can't say with 100% certainty because there's no 100% proof, but it's most likely not coming in Title Update 14. People who are saying it's confirmed, they're just trying to, you know, do their whole thing to get attention or views or whatever it is, but it's not actually confirmed. Stuff that, you know, could be coming in Title Update 14 that isn't confirmed yet is stuff like the horses that they really heavily hinted at, or something like carpets, which is easy to put in. Not a massive boss mob that doesn't make any sense to come in the game now, and that, you know, is one of the hardest things to put in the game that they're working on 4 editions of. So yeah, there's my logic. Bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. I think that's a thing. So yeah, let's quickly get into speculation and why you can trust my videos for it, and why maybe you want to get some fact-checking for some other YouTubers or from other, you know, news sources. So basically, whenever I do news videos, I make sure that I have some form of, you know, basis for it. I don't like to say, you know what, I was bored today, and I thought how cool it would be if there were carrots in Minecraft. Therefore, carrots are confirmed for Minecraft, guys. It's confirmed. Carrots are going to be in Minecraft. Here's a video. Please share it with everyone. When this video gets 100,000 views, then carrots will be in Minecraft. That's not how I roll. I like to look. I follow a lot of information sources regarding the Minecraft console editions, obviously namely the Twitter feed of 4J, but I like to go a lot deeper than that people aren't following, sorry. Such as I follow mainly all the Minecraft development guys, because they like to sneak in an odd comment about the console edition. I follow a lot of just gaming news in general, because they like to find some strange rumours that don't penetrate our community, and there's just some really cool stuff like that, you know, a lot of people don't follow. So I like to find all this stuff, I pull it all together. I use logical stuff, like how much time between updates on the PC, and time between updates on the Xbox, time between snapshots, so you can kind of see how long it took to develop on PC. I use all this stuff, I pull it all together, and I make a speculation video based on that. Whereas some other, you know, sources, they'll just be like, you know, I was bored and I thought it'd be cool to have this in there. So yeah, I'd like it to be at least, you know, noted in some way that when I do a speculation video, it's, you know, it's based on real news and not just random stuff. So hopefully you guys do appreciate that. It'd be pretty cool if you do. So if you did like this video, I guess it's not really a good video because it's just saying this is a bummer and it's not real. But if you did like the video, like it and share it with everyone that thinks the Wither's coming to Title Update 14, because it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't enjoy the video, if you think the Wither is coming to Title Update 14, try and give me a real reason why, and then I'll try and argue with you and tell you why it's not true. I'll be doing more speculation videos when there's real stuff to come out, such as the Wii U thing, that's a big deal, or if there's new features that they kind of hint at heavily, but until then, goodbye. Or actually, there's the Let's Play on Monday too, and also Seed Sunday tomorrow, the last Seed Sunday. But yeah, until those videos, goodbye.